Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Binding of Isaac. Today's run has not been kind to me. Keep failing really hard, really early. Not happy about that. Anyway, so let's play as Isaac. Rerolls will be nice, potentially. I think my problem is, like, this run is not kind when I'm playing as, like, Cain or anything like that, because I don't get the items I want, so you pretty much have to play as... I was just in this room. What is this? Anyway, at least it's a pretty easy to manage room. Just gotta shoot these guys to death and go from there. Just gotta shoot these guys to death and go from there. There we go. I was missing. It's just like, hate missing. Hate missing a lot. Anyway, let's not take any damage here, because if I can avoid taking damage, then we get to deal with the devil room, I think. And if we can get that, well, then we're gonna be in a pretty good spot, I think. Let's just get through and fight the bosses, I guess. We're already there. Yep, it's an XL floor. I was like, this floor seems awfully large for the basement. Let's just assume it's an XL. Then look down after a very long amount of time to realize, yes, it is in fact an XL floor. Well, that's kind of good and bad, because it means we get 2 items right off the bat. However, it does mean that there's only, you know, 1 basement floor. Which means 1 chance for a deal with the devil. I guess you'd only ever get, you know, 1 chance normally. But, I actually don't know if it's better in a run to get an XL floor or not. I guess it's better to get an XL floor for the basement and not like caves or necropolis or anything like that. Because then you actually do lose the chance for a deal with the devil room or a deal with the angel. Deal with the dangel. You lose the chance for a deal with the angel room if you're, you know, doing it that way. I think. I'm just going to be guessing at theory, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong or something like that, because... well, you guys seem to know a heck of a lot more, especially TCA. Thanks for the tips, because I do not know much about Isaac. I kind of look at the wiki, I kind of look at Platinum God, but just... I've never actually fully digested the information. Anyway, we're fighting Larry Jr., which is great-ish. It's kind of one of those where it's like, he's not a hard boss, you just have to be very careful. Otherwise, you'll just randomly take damage, and considering we are not sitting on top of any spirit hearts, I would very much like to not take any damage from this. Okay. I'm trying to stay largely away from them, because I hate to get trapped between Larry Jr. and Poop. Because, well, Larry Jr. trapping me with Poop. It's actually, like, I think it was my first death in Binding of Isaac ever. It was either that or the Duke of Flies. I remember picking this game up as part of a Humble Bundle, playing it during, you know, philosophy class, or... I guess it wasn't, it was ethics, which is kind of weird, come to think of it. Anyway, we've got him on the ropes-ish. He's not dead yet, but, we're laying the hurt on. We just need to hit the other one more. So if I can take the other one out, then we're pretty much golden. Just gotta aim for him. There we go. He's only got 1 section left. I guess the other one only has 2 sections left. Come on, just die. Oh boy. Trapped on the poop. Do not want to be trapped on the poop. Okay, there we go. And now it's just 1, which is far more easy to avoid, especially because then we can start going through the middle. We don't really have to worry about getting trapped in by anything, which is perfect. Just gotta hope here. So if we can get the deal with the devil, we are golden. Oop. Just gotta make sure he won't miscellaneously turn into me. That is the one problem I have with Larry Jr., that he can randomly turn and mess your day up. Anyway, let's not get hit here, please. Because we've got 4 health, which is great. But mainly, haven't gotten hit on this entire floor, which I think guarantees us a deal with the devil room. Especially with, you know, not getting hit on the boss fight, which is, I think, only a 35% increase. But I'm trying to, like, do the math in my head. But unfortunately, I don't actually know the proper statistics. It's also being very wily. I guess there we got a bunch of really good hits in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, come back. Just don't turn around into me. That's all we need right now. There we go. We get a deal with the devil. Mom's lipstick. I'm gonna re-roll the... oh, okay, well, you know what? I was gonna say... well, okay. So we're gonna get Spirit in the Night, and we're gonna have 3 hearts. So we've got that going for us, which is pretty damn good. I was gonna say, let's re-roll Mom's lipstick, and then I realized I probably should have re-rolled in here, but getting the extra health up is actually really good. Yeah, so maybe not the best decision. Probably could have gotten, you know, superpower right off the bat, but as it stands, we got decent power off the bat. And now we have to go get some charges for our D6. Or money. Money's also good. So, at this point, we need spirit hearts, but not that badly. We haven't lost a whole lot of heart containers. Maybe we will get lucky as we progress through the rest of the level. I predicted that we're going to get at least one more charge on the D6, so if we can get into an item room, then we're going to be in a good spot. Well, this would normally be kind of terrifying, but don't have to worry about rocks. Suck it flies, and we get a key. Sweet. So now we've got a curse room, which is perfect, because we don't have to worry about the boss chamber at all. So let's go in there and see what we get. Also looks like we found the secret room, which is great too. So things are looking pretty much up for us. And especially since we're Spirit of the Night, we only take 1 damage going into curse rooms, I think. Let's go in here, see what we get. We get the bottle of pills. I think I'm gonna pick it up and use it and then put it back down? Maybe? It's kind of one of those where bottle of pills could be really useful, but the D6 is obviously far more useful. So I think pick it up, use it, put it back down, and come back for a reroll. I think that's going to be the way we do it. Because right now, like, infinite pills would be nice, but we don't have the luck foot or anything like that, so not so great. Okay, and then let's put it back down. Let's keep going, because there's another item room. Let's see what we get. Maybe it'll be like the luck foot. Actually, I'd really love it if we got the luck foot. You know, fake cane run. But don't know if we're going to get there. Anyway, we've got more than enough money, actually, so... Boy, almost got a triple teamed right there. That would have been very unfortunate. Okay, let's see if I can... Ow, shit. I was hoping I could take out the colored one. That seems racist again. Let's see if I can take out the colored one without taking any stupid damage. That's not the colored one. Racism. Ow. Oh, here goes a spirit heart. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Unfortunately, the jumpy guys that are on fire kind of suck. But I think we're going to be okay. It's just kind of a matter of not taking any more damage. Okay, so we've got a charge on the die. We don't have any more keys, which is kind of a problem. Let's see what we get. And it's just a face. Well, that's good, actually. Half a normal heart. Not so good. Maybe... No, couldn't have waited on the spirit hearts. Should have waited to go in the curse room as the last thing we do. But then we could have gotten killed, potentially. But, I mean... We've already lost most of our charges. Not most of our charges. We've already lost most of our spirit hearts. Words. Anyway, makes me sad. Ooh. Shoot, I screwed that one up. I should have gone back and re-rolled the pills. Because we might have... Ow, nuts. I was hoping we could... And then I forgot. I forgot we were doing an Isaac run. Because let's re-roll the pills. What do we get? We get PhD. Better pills. Oh, yep, we have bad gas. Nuts. Maybe we'll get lucky and get one more reroll for the item room. Kind of hard to tell. But I like lucky things. Unfortunately, there goes my last spirit heart. That kind of sucks. Oh well. We got 2 charges on the die. Oh, maybe the die only takes 3 rooms to charge. Duh. Okay, well, if we get lucky here, then we can get the die charged one more time. Hopefully we can get a key, too, because if I can get a key, then we're in, like, Goldensville. And if I can't, then, oh well. We've got a gambling machine here, and we've got a bomb, so we can blow it up if we really want to. Tempting. I think I also know where the... Well, I definitely know where the secret room is. I've already been there. Sort of. We had the opportunity to spend a spirit heart to get in, and it's like, no. So I guess I'm going to be going for that in a second. Let's just... And we get a key. So let's head back for... Or let's get one more charge, and then head back for the other item room. Because I'd like to see what we can get. Okay, so we've got these guys, which are super non-threatening, especially for where we are right now. What with Spectral Tears, and I don't think we do any extra damage as a result of Spectral Tears, but it kind of feels like it. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Anyway, let's agonizingly take out the last of the poop. Don't think we're going to get any more charges on the die 6, but I might as well go to the item room first, and then come back for it. And we get some more coinage, that's good. So maybe we get lucky along the way. If I could get one more key, we'd be in a really good spot, because then we can go in the shop and, you know, hopefully we get some kind of thing. 9-volt would be crazy, habit would be crazy, battery would be crazy. All of them would be kind of insane. That way we could, you know, be re-rolling things left and right instead of, you know, once every 3 rooms, which I'm gonna need to step up the game. I'm gonna get the heart. The extra HP up is gonna be really good. Does mean we have a loose re-roll that we can't do anything with. And I'm gonna actually quick check for the secret room. The secret room might have something useful for us. Maybe if we're lucky. There it is. Couldn't imagine it being anywhere else. And the answer is, ooh, hello. So this might end up being kind of a boon for us if we're lucky. So we get the world. Not really that high on my list, but maybe we can get like the safety cap. I'm gonna save the world for the next floor. But I'm hoping that with our 25 coins we can at least get 1 singular spirit heart. If not 2. If I could get 2, I'd be really happy. Because I guess what I'm going to have to do is go down to 15 coins. Ooh, we get the left hand. That's actually really good. And there we go. There's what we need. And I'm going to try one more time. Get the fork. Okay, so here's the question. Do we blow it up with our last bomb? The answer is yes, why not? What did we get? Half a heart. That's useless. I was really hoping we could blow it up and get something a little bit more useful. Anyway, if we get lucky and we get a key, we can go into the item room and find something nice. And if we don't get a key, then I'll just be Sad Wander. I don't like being Sad Wander. And we've got a couple of flies. Chances of us getting a key here, extremely low. Well, I guess it's time to go. Not much left to do on this floor. So, realistically, probably should have checked for that key first before going into the secret room. That would have made sense, because then I could have wasted more money on the crystal ball machine and potentially got more spirit heart. But at least this way we potentially have enough for next floor if we get into an item room. We're a bit key shy and a bit weak. Okay, so we know where the boss room is, we know where the shop is, we know the secret room is, but we don't have any way to get to them. Oi! That was kind of a clutch dodge, honestly. We're... oh, God. It was angling down. I should have just gone up. I would have been totally fine. Okay, so we got the bomb, so I'm going to go into the secret room, because if I can get us a thing... really, one more spirit heart would be great, because we've got the left hand. Nope, we just get coinage. Well, could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. So, if I'm lucky, or smart, or good at dodging, then we'll be able to get to the boss, get a deal with the devil. If not, we're going to be not in the worst of positions, but we'll be in a annoying one nonetheless. At least bomb flies are pretty easy to deal with, especially, you know, when you're flying. So you don't have to worry about running around on the walkways, which is great. Just make sure you don't hit them when they're near to you. Easy, right? Pretty easy, I like to think. Anyway, there's 2. That's the other nice thing about taking out bomb flies. They tend to take out everybody else in the room. There we go. No key yet. We got the one nice thing about the left hand, apart, like, sure, some of the or many of the red chests have like bad things in them, but with any luck, either we'll get some Guppy items, or we will get super lucky and get some spirit hearts too. 'Cause left hand might, I'm not gonna say might save this run, but could. And we get nothing but pills. Bad gas and question mark question mark. The answer is health up. Hey, love that. So at the very least we are going to have more health for potential deals with the devil. Boy, I'm trying to take out the regular flies before I take out the double flies, because if I can do that, then we don't have to worry about more flies coming after our faces. There we go. And we get to go into the item room. Nope, we don't. We don't have a key. Well, I guess beeline for the boss room. That was close. That was also close. I'm trying to piss one off without pissing the other off, because if I can do that, then we're in a good spot. If I can't do that, then we're in a bad spot. There we go. And last one. Just gotta use my superior range and mobility to take him out without, you know, getting hit ourselves, because that would be extremely unfortunate. Come on, man. Pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop, pop, pop. There we go. And we get a heart for our troubles. Pointless. Ooh. You know what I was talking about with bomb flies being not that scary? two colored ones. Actually kind of scary. I'm not actually sure if the red one's going to explode as expected, or if it's going to explode in a weird and potentially unfortunate way. Hard to tell. I'll just have to make sure I avoid him first and foremost. Maybe? Unless we get really unlucky here. God, I'd hate to accidentally run into a bomb fly. I'm disappointed. Okay, so that's what happens when a black bomb fly blows up. I get the feeling the red one's just going to explode into a shower of red stuff and, you know, take me out liberally. It would be very unfortunate. Luckily, he's the only one left. So we got a lot of room to move around. Actually, no. Red bomb fly gives us a bomb, which should be good if we didn't need a key. And we're going into the boss fight. It is Weird Chub. I've never, ever seen this guy before. Well, benefit is we can fly, so we don't actually have to worry about him that much, I think. But, good lord, I have no idea what he is. Probably should have looked at his name instead of just instinctually pressing the button. But, oh well. Weird. Let's see if we can take out these guys, because they're not that much of a threat to us, because we can just hide out on the rocks, but, still, would be kind of nice. Anyway, with luck, we'll get a deal with the devil here, and be totally okay. I wonder if he, like, splits up into parts. Oh, that's what he does. Splits up into something that can fly. Unfortunately, my nose is also starting to do that itchy thing that I hate whenever I'm, like, trying to focus on anything. Unfortunately, those green flies can actually blow up my cover. Actually, I'm going to have to pause, I think. God. Oh, this is awful. Okay, unfortunately, I have no good way of going back into the game without... This is a very strange boss fight that I am not enjoying. Oh boy. Well, there goes our spirit heart. Didn't take off an entire red heart container, which is good. But the flies he's putting out are kind of brutal. At least they haven't managed to destroy our cover, which is great. But I'm going to have to worry about that more than a little. Okay, destroyed some of our cover, which is bad, because we don't do enough damage to properly fight this guy. Which sucks. Oh, there goes our heart. So now, no deal with the devil. This is awful. Worst kind of setup. No damage. Yes, I can fly. Yes, we have a lot of health. So realistically, we're going to survive this. And I think we have enough hearts sitting around on the floor that we're not going to die from this. But I'm also playing really awfully at this point. It's a combination of sweating and nose itch and confusion. And maybe just a little bit of, like, sadness. Because, man, we had it in the bag, and I kind of squandered it. So, with luck, the left hand will kind of balance things out for us, maybe? Maybe we'll get some more spirit hearts from this guy, actually. That would be really pleasant. If I'm lucky, but... Oh, boy. Just gotta take him out. Because if all this guy did differently was, you know... shot stuff every once in a while, we'd be totally fine. But no, he leaves flies that actually can come visit. Not pleased about that. At least we've got a little bit of cover left. We're not gonna die. But we are in a bad spot. Seriously, I've never seen this guy before. At least he's not counted as actually he might be counted as a champion boss. It's just interesting that he's not red tinted. He actually has like a alternate visual. And I actually have no idea who that is. Oh, I should have used bad gas along the way. Oh well. Apparently it's Little Chad. And apparently Little Chad drops red hearts. Nuts. What we really need is a key. And unfortunately, we don't have any of those. We haven't gotten any of those. And we could seriously use some. Because... Did I forget to use the gambling machine on the previous floor? That since I could... Yeah, I did. Oh well. With any luck, we'll be able to get a key in here. So, at this point, kind of world's our oyster. We don't have to worry about taking damage. But unfortunately, it does mean that we're going to have to be a little bit careful along the way. Just because, well, we don't have any spirit hearts to propel us, and we do not have the damage to make up for the fact that we don't have any spirit hearts. Because, say if we were running like Judas, we'd be golden. God, these guys are awful to me. Oh boy. When they land, they land wherever. It doesn't matter if you're on the hole or not. And those shots fly pretty fast. The jumps are pretty fast. Why am I so freaking itchy? It's like one nostril that's just on full-out rebellion mode right now. It's the worst thing to possibly do. Okay, so more red chests. That's actually a really good thing. I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, the red chests are... Ooh, that's a strategy. Sup? Come on, just... Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go the other way around. Because I can use the rocks to block the shots and keep shooting, which is awesome. Unfortunately, enemy numero uno not actually popping up. Kind of frustrating. Okay, there we go. Only one left. Just gotta avoid the shots. We get a mushroom. Can't complain. What is it? Liberty Cap. Oh, that's the one that just gives us the random stuff. Okay, so we don't actually want that one. I'm gonna go into the battle room just because our chances of getting a red chest, actually. I forgot, as usual. So it's Guppy's head. We're going to use Guppy's head. And then what I'm going to do is take a little bit of damage. I forgot that you can't move while you're picking up items. I really, really hate that feature of this game, because essentially stuff becomes landmines. But we're going to finish this room, and we're going to get a reroll. We might actually get... No, we're not going to get 2 rerolls. That makes me a little sad, because, oh boy, if we could have been in here earlier, we've been in a really good spot. Crap, these guys. At least they're not the faster, scarier kind, but they're the kind I dislike anyway. Okay, sacrifice a heart. We'll probably get it back along the way. Red hearts are in pretty high supply, especially considering we're running around with chat. Okay, so gotta worry about these guys a little bit, but not so bad. And also realistically, you don't have to have a full heart container to sacrifice it to a deal with the devil. A bad situation to be in, though. But we've already got Guppy's head, and since we've got the left hand, we might actually be able to get Guppy on this run again. Let's re-roll it. What do we get? We get 10 bombs. Oh, let's do it. Why? Because we can probably get into the item room by bombing our way in through the secret room. I think that's how it works. I think we can do it. Plus, I don't think we're getting any more. I don't think we're getting any more item rolls from this entire business, and maybe we'll get lucky and get, you know, something fancy from the mini boss chamber. I doubt it, but it's possible. Ish. Just super unlikely. Just gotta take this guy out, and now what we're going to do is pretty much do what we did previously. I'm gonna push him backwards so I have room to maneuver. Okay, I'm over here. There we go, he's dead. No key still. Seriously, we've been through this into... Isaac versus Ultra Pride. Well, this is halfway concerning. I think we're fighting the developers, and I think those purple tiers actually home in, which is more than a little concerning. I think we're gonna be okay, but geez, we're gonna need some help from the little Chad. Actually, I wasn't expecting that we would like actually have much of a use for him. Even tried re-rolling him, did not actually help. Oh boy, teleported right behind me. Stop chasing me with your tears, Ultra Pride. At least they don't do the explosive tears, and we don't have to worry about the, you know, floor's lava type deal. Also, apparently, only the big one does the extra damage. God, I'd hate to die right here on Ultra Pride, but I think we're gonna be okay. It'd be amazing if I could hit him with his own shots, but, just keep with the avoidance. Oh boy. We're almost dead. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. Luckily, they're almost dead, which is good, but still very, very shitty. Okay, there's the scary one. All we have to do is worry about the individual one. And then we're all good. Unfortunately, his shots seem to fly faster. Or maybe he behaves faster? Hard to tell. Either way, he's trying to do his, like, purple or green ground thing, which is good, bad. Come on, little Chad. Just give me a heart. Why is he not dead yet? There we go. And we get another left hand. Confusing. Or is that the... Yeah, it's the left hand. God damn. Oh, we can go back into the battle room, though. And pick up a heart, which is good. Not actually sure why I didn't pick it up originally. That would have made things a little bit easier. But, if it's obvious, we're having some serious difficulties here. Okay, so let's bomb our way back into the secret room. And then, hopefully, bomb our way into the item room. Please work. Yeah! Okay, so what do we get? The answer is... Salvation. Now here's the question. How do we do this? We could actually afford everything. But I don't want to get rid of the D6, and I really don't want to just pick up the Book of Revelations for a spirit heart. But I don't want to make this another Book of Revelations / nail run. Because that's boring. God, I wish I had one more reroll. That would be really fantastic. The answer is no. Well, let's pick this up, because we need it. God, I think I'm going to have to. I mean, there's the question of, should I just carry the Book of Revelations with me? But I think the answer is going to be no. But this is going to make things easier for us on the next floor. And with any luck, we'll get the deal with the devil, and then can go from there. God, I wish I had a reroll. Or a key. Honestly, we can't even get into the freaking item room. That never happens. Well, I guess it does happen frequently enough. Can't get in now. Can't blow our way in either. It's very frustrating. Anyway, let's go up, I guess. I really hope for the best here. Because we're on Caves 2. We got the left hand, so we've got that going for us. We've got red chests, so if I could get more rerolls, then, you know, our chances of getting Guppy items are pretty high. Maybe. If we're lucky. I'd really like to be lucky here. I like getting lucky. Now, here's something I wasn't even thinking about. It's actually pretty easy to fight these guys if you just hang out back there. The answer is no Guppy item. Don't exactly know what I expected, but, well, okay, so we got that. We got some stuff. We can get the tinted rock. It gives us a bomb. I was really hoping for something a little bit more, utilitarian, like a key, but bombs are going to be okay. I think the, sky has just decided to, downpour on us. I'm sitting in my room facing away from the wall, and there's just, like, noises coming from the window, so either there's, like, a hurricane outside, or I don't even know what. Anyway, this is kind of a scary position to be in, because I really would like them to not pop up and damage me, because, well, I'm sitting on a fair amount of, spirit hearts. Would like to hold on to them. Would like to find the item room or something. Oh. The, power flashed again. Yeah, we didn't have any power yesterday, too, which is why, I could not respond to any comments for quite a while. Which is usually something I try and do on a, like, nigh-constant basis, but, not the case. I might actually have to go take a look at this storm, because I really like storms. Come on, pop up so I can kill you. Come on. Michelle's also sitting at the window whining. She's like some kind of demented dog. But instead of, you know, a normal dog, it's a cute dog that you don't have to worry about bestiality with. That's super awkward. Anyway, I'm really afraid of these... oh, hello. If I can be super clever about this. Okay, so we have half a heart container from one of those, and bombs galore. No keys yet. Seriously, we're sitting on like a bazillion bombs. No keys. If I could find a bombs or key, I think I'd go for it, honestly, because we've been pretty much screwed at this point. I'm kind of wishing I'd run Kane or something like that, because Kane would have started with the extra key, so we would have been able to get into at least the one item room we missed. I'm going to take that one out, largely because I'm a scaredy poo, and was afraid I'd actually need... There we go. There's the key we need. We haven't found any item rooms or anything like that, though. So, anyway, let's worry about the fly. Unfortunately, we don't have any orbitals to take out, like, TNT for us, so we pretty much have to rely on it on our own. I guess I could have left a bomb if I was really impatient. Anyway, let's worry about the gishes, because we've got a couple. Take them out. And then I guess we're right outside the boss chamber, so we can take this thing out, go from there. And we get an extra red chest. Please have an item in it. The answer is that's not an item, those are spiders. Okay, so our damage is pretty awful. And we do have the chariot card, which is good. Let's see who we are fighting. Oh boy, this is going to be a bit on the rough side of things, realistically. So we've got Gertie. If I can take out the flies and stuff, we'll be good. Just have to worry about this thing, because if I can take this out... There we go. You know what, screw it. I'll just take these out, and... Ow. Apparently lose a spirit heart to him. Well, at least we've taken him out halfway, and we don't have to worry about it too hard, I think. Because at this point, we've got this side clear. All I have to do is worry about all of the everythings. Let's leave a bomb. I guess I got too close, which kind of sucked. Okay, we're almost out of spirit hearts already, which I'm not very keen on. So he keeps summoning flies, too. Right, this is kind of the classic Gertie issue. And there we go. Well, actually, no. I've got a little bit of health left. So I'm just going to have to rely on bombs to do the damage for us. And there we go. So I think we're now going to be able to beat Gertie. I really, really hope that we get a deal with the devil here. The answer is yes, we do, and we get dog food. So all around, actually really good, because dog food, HP up. So let's see what we got here. Oh. So, here's what we're going to do. This is pretty much the option we were given yesterday, honestly, if I remember right. So we've got Guppy's paw, but I want to hold on to the heart, couple of heart containers, but this way we have a bunch of spirit hearts, which is great. And a reroll, so what do we get? Oh, hello. So, I'm going to pick up 9 lives. We pretty much lose nothing for that deal because it costs us 1. And then we get the Pact, which gives us another Spirit Heart. We have 9 lives, the Pact, Guppy. Wow, this is quite the turnaround. Well, we're pretty much golden at this point. If only we could get rid of the heart around our necks, I think we're gold. Why do I keep getting Guppy runs? I guess it's a combination of huge amounts of luck plus rerolls means infinite Guppy. We're not going to get any more Guppy items either, meaning the red chests are either kind of pointless, or they start drawing from a different item pool. Or maybe they draw from the Deal with the Devil item pool. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go up this direction. We're pretty much dead. I honestly can't think of much that's going to threaten us right now. I'm just going to hang out over here, spit out flies like a crazy man. If we could get some tears up, that'd be a really good spot. And we got a key, so we can go into the item room too, which would be pretty fantastic. Just got to get there. And, you know, not take any damage, but we fly, we have spectral tears, and we've got crazy flies. I definitely feel like our fly generation is through the roof. Okay, so it's the Book of Shadows, which I don't need, but I'm going to pick up, reroll. What do we get? We get the Parasite. Hey, the Parasite is the Deal with the Devil item. And a pretty good one at that, I think. I don't know. Never had it before. When in Rome. So, Split Shot. So I think... I have no idea what that does. We'll find out. Anyway, we're sitting on quite the treasure trove of spirit hearts, which, I mean, go figure, Guppy's paw. And realistically, I can't afford to be wasteful per se, but we do have 9 lives, so I can technically burn them and lose them if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to, but I can. We don't have enough coins to go into the shop. Would like to know where the item room is, come to think of it. Or not the secret room? I think I know where it is. Let's clear the rest of the floor, though. Even though we've technically already taken that, so there's, like, no reason for me to clear the floor except for the small possibility of getting more red chests. And more so, keys. It's not like we're losing... Yeah, there we go. Keys. It's not like we're losing spirit hearts anymore, because now we've got the damage. Also pride, or wrath. So that's how the split shot works. So when it hits the enemy, it splits off into other directions. Well, that's going to be good for taking out normal enemies, I think. Not going to be useful for us. Mr. Boom? I think. Yeah, Mr. Boom. Well, do we get to re-roll him and get something other than Mr. Boom? Yeah, we do. We get the odd mushroom. So now, I think we're smaller. I think our head is smaller, which is kind of adorable. And our fire rate is up, which is exactly what we wanted and needed as Guppy. Now let's just hide out over here and let the flies and parasite do the work. I guess that's pretty much it for the floor, so I will see you guys on the next floor. I'm going to check a couple of places for a secret room, and I'll report to what we get, especially with the red hand. Okay, so the answer is it had like 9 coins in it, which is good. It means that we can go into shops, but kind of not high on the list of things that we really needed-ish. I don't know. Going to shops could be good. We're on Necropolis 1, so we've got a couple more floors before we're, you know, in Momtown. I guess we have one more floor, this floor, before Momtown. Oh boy. This is... Well, luckily we've got the fly generation to make this not a problem. It would be kind of interesting in this game if the flies, like, absolutely were useless against... like spider enemies, but not the case. Glad I got the tears up and glad I got the parasite because I believe our fly generation is like crazy. I think. Anyway, this pretty much saved the run, and there we go. We found ourselves, oh boy. There goes one spirit heart, and we found ourselves some kind of secret room. Unfortunately, we're a wee bit trapped around here. Probably should stay more mobile. I was trying to avoid the like chaser guys by hiding in the, you know, hole, but that's not a good plan, honestly. Oh, well, we only lost, what, 2? 3? Well, maybe we'll get lucky here. This looks like one of those special secret rooms as opposed to the other kind. Anyway, the question is, well, we can come back later-ish, depending on what's in the item room. But I'm going to burn it down to 15 just in case I can get 1 extra. Spirit heart? The answer is no. Well, wasting a bomb to get back in, not going to be so bad. And the answer is Doctor's Remote. Do not want. Probably should have picked it up. Harlequin Baby. Good enough. It's not, I mean, it's not the most necessary thing, but it's useful for taking out certain enemies, and realistically, the extra firepower is pretty damn useful. Also, the fact that, you know, more shots on the field. If I could get, like, triple shot or something like that, we'd be in a really fun spot. The answer is, I can't. Boy. That was a bad move, honestly. Oh well. Should be okay here. Just gotta hide up on the rocks. And we can get to the red chest, so hopefully we can get a spirit heart if we're lucky. If not, I don't know. Whatever. Teleports us to Teleports us to Krampus. I mean, this means no real deal with the devil on this floor, but Krampus, you know? Ow. I'm mismanaging our shots here, though. Quite admittedly. Not like it's going to be that big of a problem, I think. Oh, just gotta avoid. Get the key. Sweet. Lump of coal. Also sweet. And here we are. No idea where the shop's gonna be, but... Oh, right. We've already been there. So now where do we go? The answer is we got another red chest, which is cool, potentially. Don't entirely know what they all do, but, not half bad. Anyway, we get a Wheel of Fortune, which is good. Or another health up. Oh, we get a health up pill. Yes. Also bad gas. Don't really need that. So, I think I know where the secret room's going to be. I'm not going to test it too heavily, but I'm going to check anyway, eventually. Probably when I go to check this shit. Probably when I go to check the other deal with the devil. Well, we got spirit tears, so we're pretty much good. We just have to hide out on the rocks. As usual, coward tactics the entire way through. I feel bad for taking coward tactics, but coward tactics are so effective. Anyway, oh, troll bomb. And probably could actually pick up that half heart, come to think of it. Well, let's just let our armada of flies do the dirty work for us. I think a speed up, actually, would be really in order. We're a little bit on the slow side, which I think is part of the reason why I'm taking so much damage. Bad gas. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it for, like, the next room. The answer is this guy. Well, let's just poison him. And avoid the crap out of everything else. I think our fly army has already dissipated. We had quite the number going into this room, but they seem to have disappeared. Not surprisingly. Avoid them. Let them push around our guys. Feels like little Chad is doing almost nothing for us right now, but, oh well. Not that big of a deal. Anyway, let's go back for the tarot card. It's Wheel of Fortune, which is, I mean, more gambling, which is pretty useless for us considering we do not have the mulligan or anything like... Or, no, we do have the mulligan, but I don't know what the mulligan does. Maybe the mulligan is what's summoning all these flies. But, Mom's Pearl. Not that high on my list. I think it gives us something. But when it comes down to it, the left hand is arguably more useful. Back to Krampus. And we don't have to deal with the battle room, which is actually pretty sweet. So let's keep going. And I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, we get to go to not Mom, we get to go to the cathedral this run because the Polaroid has appeared in the basement. Anyway, so we've got one Bombfly, there we go, Bombfly's Dunsky, and Deaden. There we go, and we're all good. What's this? 2 of Hearts. Well, I'm going to use it. Why not? It's not like we're going to get any more heart containers as we go along. And we've got... I feel like I've already been in this room, confusingly enough, but, hey. And we also have another red chest. Watch it. Oh, and we get a library that we have a reroll for. Nothing in there. Or maybe flies. Either way, we've got enough keys for this. So let's pick up this, use the Book of Belial, because I think that, well, actually, no, it's not going to do anything for us, and reroll. What do we get? Books of Sin. Well, let's use them. Pills. Oh, apparently they have their own reroll internal counter, whatever. And we get another health up. That is really good. It means if we do manage to get a deal with the devil, we're pretty much golden in that regard. Okay, so we do have an item room to get to. Oh, we're going to lose all of our flies here. But if I can go in, we can fight Super Greed. Hello, Super Greed. You are not who I was expecting to fight in this room. That said, not that big of a deal either, considering... Don't want to get hit, though. It's kind of... priority numero uno. Anyway, let's just take him out with reckless abandon. And by reckless abandon, I mean really just send shit tons of flies at him. There we go, he dies. And we get all of the money we could ever want. Too bad we don't have a shop to spend it on. We could go gambling, though. Go back down to the thing. Anyway, we've got to get a little bit more, and then we'll have enough charges on the... We'll have enough charges on the die 6 to come back and reroll the library, which is pretty important. Fortunately, we didn't hit the library earlier, but let's see how big this floor is. The answer is, we don't actually have to wait until the end of the boss room. Oh well. I really wish I had the, like, battery or something, because that would make this whole business a heck of a lot easier. Either way, not going to be a problem. Just gotta worry about the face, really, because that face hitting us is going to be the worst. Unfortunately, that fly is hiding behind it. Anyway, we get another key, and we get to go into the boss room. And then we can figure out what we do with the rest of everything. And the answer is, it's interesting. So it's pink dude leaves hearts on the ground. Weird. Well, we're doing damage to him. Slowly but surely. Actually, fairly quickly. Luckily, he's pretty easy to maneuver around. And he's not like the normal enemy. Or, not the normal enemy. He's not Red Chad, so we don't have to worry about, you know, him summoning things that shoot at us. Just hearts that explode. Which, not nearly as much of a problem, honestly. And there we go. Ooh. Okay, so we get the magic 8-ball. Which we're not going to bother with yet. I'll come back to this room. Because realistically, the reroll that we're sitting on, seeing as we're not going to deal with the devil room, we've already been there, the reroll we're sitting on is going to go to the library. Because if I can reroll the library and potentially get stuff out of circulation, then we'll be in a really good spot, I think. So what do we get? The answer is 2 Anarchist Cookbook. Well, that's disappointing. But maybe it's out of the item pool now? I don't know. Whatever. Really wish I remembered what the magic 8-ball does. I guess on one hand we could just go for it and hope for the best. I think that's going to be the way things go. And then I'm going to do some gambling before I leave the floor, but I'll do that off camera because it's super boring, right? Right. And actually I'm going to come back for this half heart. We're here. I'm trying to think. Anything else that we need? Really, we're going to just head back for that secret room. I'm going to grab the magic 8-ball. Tears up. And we get the stars versus Wheel of Fortune. Well, I'll come back. Okay, so visited the secret room. It had Bob's head in it, which got it out of the circulation, but no. And got a very large number. Actually, didn't get a whole lot of spirit hearts out of the thing, and it ended up blowing myself up when I was trying to blow it up because I got stuck picking up a trinket instead of running away properly. Still very frustrated about that as a thing. Anyway, we're in a really good spot here. There's a curse room, which, I mean, I'm not hurting for. We could go in, but we really don't want to waste a spirit heart just for the potential of getting maybe 2? It's hard to tell. Anyway, we've got the stars, which I'm going to hold on to because I believe this is the point with Mom where if you can beat Mom and teleport out, you can potentially get to deal with the Devil Room, which would be pretty fantastic. You know, assuming. Anyway, all we have to do is take out these masks, which is pretty freaking easy. And we've got a reroll too, which is awesome. Okay, so take out Spider first, then the guys in the nooses, because also don't get distracted by looking at the frame rate to see how it's doing, because this game is always going to have a slightly awful frame rate. Also, I was looking at Binding of Isaac Hello. I was looking at Rebirth a little bit earlier today on the subreddit, and there was essentially just a showcase of the local co-op, and it actually looks really fantastic. Okay, so looks like it's Red Mom, who's, you know, Kicker Mom. I don't know if she actually does more than just kick, but just got to avoid the shots and we're good. Essentially, because I don't remember if Kicker Mom... Well, the only way to hit Kicker Mom is doing it this way. And since we're going to be teleporting out with the Stars card, which I believe this is what the Stars do, then we'll be able to come back for items. But with any luck, we can get the... Oh, I guess she does attack after all. Maybe it's after, like, a certain amount of health. Come to think of it. Oh, we're losing spirit hearts, which I'm not happy about. But, some of them are kind of hard to avoid. Okay, and we get the Polaroid. And Mom's lipstick. So, first, we're going to pick up the Polaroid, because that's super important. Then we're going to re-roll the lipstick. We get stem cells? Stem cells, health up. Awesome. And then we're going to use the stars to go to the item room. We get the quarter. Well, I'm definitely going to get some more re-rolls. I'm not keen on the quarter just because we don't need money at this point. We're honestly not going to see any shops, I think. So, let's get the heck out of here and get some re-rolls. Now, we do have to worry about the faces in the corner shooting at us too, but luckily we have a lot of firepower, so we don't have to worry about too many things. Kind of last hurrah shot there. Okay, looks like the cancer lumps are out in force. Luckily they're faster when dark, or slower when dark, which is good. I also drop bomb flies, which is actually not that scary. Just gotta avoid them in general. See if we can blow them up. Honestly, looks like that one was a red fly, red explodey fly, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, blow up the last one, and there we go. More keys too. We're going into the shop. I don't know why we're going into the shop. I just instinctually went for the door, regardless of what was going on. Either way, I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're... Oh, we could come back for the quarter if we really wanted to. But Steam sale would be really pointless, honestly. So, let's just avoid these hits, because... Ugh, that was bad. Kind of wish I had the Wheel of Fortune card from previously, but we can waste some health to get some money, I think. And considering... Yep. So... Also, we've got the reroll we need. Actually, might have wasted it a little bit. But now we have enough money for Steam sale if we really wanted to, which we don't. But if we can get another reroll, then we'll be good. Okay, so reroll this. We get... Is that... I think this is Little Chubby, who... Yeah! Okay. Not exactly the best damage-enhancing item, but extra firepower is always useful, especially the kind that shoots over enemies. Okay, so I think I can re-roll this, honestly. Let's see if we can get more charges. I honestly don't know how big this floor is going to be, so it's kind of a little bit more in flux than normally. But if I can get 2 more rooms out of this, looks like it's us versus Gluttony. What's up, Gluttony? Well, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Just got a whale on him. Pretty hard. There we go. And at least 1 more re-roll out of this. The question is, do we re-roll the... Well, I guess we'll want to re-roll that, just so we can hold on to some money, I think. And, okay, so... Because... I could re-roll the Steam Sale and get practically anything. The question is, what happens when you re-roll the Blood Bag? I don't know. Let's go figure out. The answer is... Miter! Sweet! So, especially with little Chad, that's actually going to be a serious boon for us, because it means these little red hearts are going to come back to us as spirit hearts occasionally, and we might actually get even more rerolls. Kind of depends on if this is the last room, or if there's one more after this one. Oh, there's another. Yeah! So we get another reroll, so we can go back and reroll the Steam Sale and see what we get. I mean, I guess we could pick up the Steam Sale, but that seems really pointless to me. Because we're going to be going on to the womb next, and there aren't shops on the womb. Really, there aren't shops after Necropolis. Ah, crap. Never mind, we don't get a reroll. I guess all that remains is going for the deal with the Devil Room, I think. We're not going to find Krampus, unless there's like a secret room or something. Well, let's hope. I think I'll jump cut while I deal with it and meet you guys back on the womb. Okay, so, it actually had one really good item, the Mark, and then it also had the Luck Foot in it, which, on one hand, was not actually sure if that would be useful. Pretty fly. I'll use it in here. But I figured we're hopefully not going to lose too much health here. I also was hoping that, you know, we get more random drops, because if we can get more, like, Spirit Heart drops or Red Heart drops that the Miter could potentially turn into Spirit Hearts, then we'd be good. Also, chances of getting golden chests and items from golden chests. Oh, shit. It's a green eye. Gotta worry about that pretty heavily. This is a very shitty room to be in. Okay. We're not dead yet, but we are in a pseudo-bad spot across the board as far as certain things go. Realistically, we need more Spirit Hearts, which, if we're lucky here, we'll be all good. If we're not lucky, then we're kind of screwed. That's how it usually goes, but, you know, I'm a gambling man, and we get some Spirit Hearts, which is great. Okay, so these brains, not actually that big of a deal. I don't think they can hurt me at all, apart from, you know, running into me. So, as long as they don't run into me, we're golden. What do we get here? We get this sun, which I think I'm going to hold on to for the boss fight? The sun is a pretty snazzy card that reveals the... you know what? I feel like I should just use it now and get through. Kind of wish I still had the left hand, but then we wouldn't be able to get in the chest. And let's just use the sun now. There we go. Clears us of a very annoying and difficult room, and also teaches us the meaning of a very large floor. Oh, it's the Womb XL. Oh, shit. And all my orbitals screwed that one up pretty hard. Well, let's not screw that up this time. Get in, get out, and get on with our lives. So, more money. Pretty useless to us. I mean, if I had picked up money as power, maybe. Actually would have been pretty useful for us. Oh, well. So, there's no arcade. There's no library, I think. God, this is going to be a long trek to the boss room. And we're going to be fighting one boss after the next. Which sucks. And I think what we're going to have to do is fight the first boss, then use and abuse our reroll, or, like, go back to charge our reroll, and then come back to fight Mom one more time, because I think Mom drops an item. Or Mom's heart. I think she does. Honestly, one of those, not entirely sure. But we are getting crazy amounts of Spirit Hearts, which is exactly what I was hoping for, with the Miter and Luckfoot, and Little Chad and everything. I don't know. I think things are paying off for us, generally. Just gotta worry about these brain slash phallic looking things, and then take out Mimic Isaac. Get another Spirit Heart. Oh yeah. Now, the Spirit Heart generation, very kind to us today. Really could use a speed up, actually. Just one, I think. Because right now we don't move very fast, and that's slowing us down just a little bit. Okay, take out the dick creatures, take out the non-dick creatures. I guess they're more like pimple creatures. I don't even know what to classify like half of the enemies in this game. I'm sure they all have names too, which is weird to me, but anyway, we've got more than enough keys to get to the chest or, you know, get through the chest no problem. Come to think of it, I just realized we do have the Polaroid, so if we do get hit, it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't think we're going to get permanent Polaroid. Don't even actually know what permanent Polaroiding is, specifically. But, there we go. And then we just have to take this thing out, and then we actually go on to fight the first boss, which is good bad. We got the Hanged Man, which is damn useless. I'm gonna use it anyway. Get another Hanged Man. Damn useless. Let's go in here. Who are we fighting? The answer is... whatever his name is. Well, it's going to be interesting. It looks like you can only hit him by hitting his tail end, which has been on the concerning side of things, but I think we should be fine here. Just gotta avoid the shots, which is pretty easy. Oh. He shoots randomly. He doesn't target you, which, good to know. It means, don't get hit. It'd be, kind of hilariously unfortunate. Anyway, I think we're all good. This is a pretty fortuitous boss fight to fight. The only question is, what do we get after this? Because I'd love... oh, that's exactly kind of what I was hoping for, wasn't hoping for. I'd love to be able to get... really another damage dealing item would be nice. If we could get technology, as ridiculous as the chances are for that one, probably. The answer is, we get extra... we get an HP up. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna maybe need it. We're not getting any more deals with the devil. Well, I guess also for that we don't need a reroll. So let's go in and fight the womb. So our damage is pretty high, especially by the fact that we're Guppy, which is good. Guppy seems to be kind of, I wouldn't say our godsend here, but Guppy does seem to be our, like, holy grail as far as winning a run thus far. I don't think I've ever lost as Guppy, and honestly, I can't imagine I'd lose as Guppy right now, because, well, we're just kind of wrecking shit as we are now. We've got the pack, we've got the mark, we've got a lot of spirit hearts, we've got red hearts, though we don't really need them. Well, red hearts that we don't need. We need the spirit hearts. The spirit hearts are what are going to propel us to victory, but as it stands, I think we'll be fine. Just gotta make sure we're not there when the womb goes down. Blow a bomb, thank you. Took out the blast assist for us. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of bomb shenanigans, if only because we were sitting on so many. Could not actually see these shots coming through. There is just too many. Anyway, there we go. We get a spirit heart. You don't get a heart for fighting Mom. Forgot about that. Or Mom's heart. And there we go. Nothing else in this area that I can think of. I mean, sure, we could probably mess around, but can't imagine it would be any good for us. And we're in the cathedral. Wish I had, like, the sun card. Probably should have saved it for... yeah, no. No, using the sun card when I did was actually a really good idea. Otherwise, we would have had some serious trouble. Just simply finding where Mom was. Ugh. Two of these guys. Not keen on that kind of business. Oh well. If we do enough damage, it's not a problem. We do actually a hell of a lot of damage. I'm glad that we got the odd mushroom. That extra shot speed is going to be, or has been, very friendly to us. Looks like it's this guy. I don't like this boss fight. The feet on the ground are always super buggery, and I don't like them. I mean, pretty much just have to move erratically, I think. Except for his shots are completely erratic too, so I don't even know. Oh well, Harlequin baby, little parasite, whatever you want to call it. All in all, we're pretty buff. We're gonna make it to the chest, and I've never fought the blue baby before, so I can't be quoted on whether or not we're going to have an easy time of it or a hard time of it. Got hit by something there. Might have been Gish, might have been one of the angel things. It's very hard to tell with the amount of, like, orbitals we've got floating around and flies. Sometimes they just escape my notice. Anyway, and this is... what's it with this floor and spiders? Like, I guess cathedrals have spiders in them, but, super greed and normal greed, come to think of it. We're gonna, yeah, kind of regret going for money is power, except for, wasn't it money is power that gave us something really useful? I think. Hard to tell. Well, let's take out this face over here. We do have to worry about the faces in the center, but not that much. And just really rely on our fly generation. Come on. Really rely on our fly generation to do our dirty work for us. Losing a little bit of spirit hearts here, which I'm not keen on. Apparently Polaroid not actually as effective as I thought it would be. Thanks. Oh well, we get another health up, which is good. Yeah, really wish I had money as power. Oh well, and now it's just us versus Double Sloth. Not surprisingly. but not very hard to deal with. We do so much damage. Death to everyone. Apparently these guys have a tied together health pool, because they're pretty much only attacked one. And, well, it took quite a while to take him out, and not so much time on the other one. Okay, so we get the Empress card, which I believe puts us into... I believe that puts us into, like, oh shoot, whatever it's called. The Whore of Babylon mode. If I'm not mistaken? I think. So I'm going to hold on to that one. Because now I know specifically what Judgment does, so I'm not going to screw that one up ever again. And I think we're good. So let's continue on. We also have a bunch of red hearts, so if we really need to rely on them, we can. I guess we also have more spirit hearts as a result of that. And we also have 9 lives if we really need them. But that's not the kind of thing I like relying on at all. Nice to have, just not the best. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on this floor that I really want to mess with. I really have no idea if there's like a reason to stick around the cathedral or not. So we're going to be a little bit... Ooh, Judgment, perfect. Last minute item that we can waste our reroll on, or hopefully will give us like a good activated use item, because I guess at the very least I'm carrying the... so now we have, what, 2 High Priestess cards, or maybe I left one behind? Oh, no, wait, no, it's like right there. Yeah, so we can come back for the High Priestess, I think? God, I hope. It'd be really embarrassing to, miss. Justice. I'm gonna use it. There we go. That's pretty freaking sweet. Okay, so we're gonna want the D6 to bring down in the chest with us, come to think of it. Because if I can do that, then I can re-roll whatever is in the chest. And we get the map. Actually, that's useful enough. And let's pick up High Priestess, go in, fight Isaac, and then come out for the next one, I hope? Okay, so High Priestess. Oh, that's what it does. Well, it stomps him. That's pretty good. So we do have to worry about his retaliatory strikes, because they're pretty heavy, especially early on. So focus on the dodging more than the hitting, because the flies can do our dirty work for us. I want to take as little damage as possible, just so we have the highest chance of, you know, beating the purple tears home in. Nuts. Don't want to get hit by too many of those. Anyway, he's on phase 2, so we're about past the, like, really troublesome retaliatory strikes. We just gotta keep avoiding. Let the flies... Yeah, the flies are doing the dirty work for us. I'm just hitting them every once in a while. Actually, our dodges have been pretty nice to us. Just gotta worry about those things. And he's gonna have a couple of angels pop out at some point, but maybe we can largely avoid that. Oh, goes one spirit heart. And, okay, the angels are out, but luckily we can let the flies handle them for us. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. We just have to avoid getting hit by the purple tears and the light beams and the everything. It's almost dead. And then we get to go to the chest for the first time ever, which is great. And Isaac is gone, so clear the room, and we're good. We get to go in the chest. We don't get an item for that, but oh well. I think we'll be okay. I'm not going to go back for the High Priestess card just for the chance of failing. So we get to go in the chest. We've got more than enough keys. So we've got Super Pad, Clock, Lard, and Unicorn Horn. Well, I'm going to go with... Oh, it's Mom's Pad, which we don't need. So I'm going to pick all of them up just in case it, like, somehow re-rolls to itself. Except for Lard. I think I'm gonna pick up Lard. The 2 extra HP could be really useful. So we get Rage, Magnetism. Rage could be really useful, I think, because I think the blue baby summons stuff. I don't remember the white thing does, but I think it's a speed up, which we're gonna need. So I guess we'll pick this one up. Speed plus shot speed, that's pretty good. Rage might be good, I think he summons stuff, but we don't need magnetism, so we'll come back with a reroll in a bit. Okay, so how do we... I guess we just go through. Yeah, the extra speed is going to be really helpful for us for dodging, because Lard, speed down, bit of a pain in the butt, and realistically we've always just needed a little bit of speed, and they just let us into the secret room for us, you know, without having to waste a bomb, which is great. Not like I'm really using bombs here, but good regardless. And just about done with Super Sloth. Now, the one problem with the map is it doesn't actually tell us where the boss room is. Didn't think of it, but, oh well. Good enough. So we get a tarot card. What is it? Tower. Which is pretty damn useless. And 1-up. I'm gonna hold off on 1-up. We don't need it. I think. Like, on one hand, yeah, no. We're going to need the extra stuff. If we can't do it on the first try, there's no way in heck we're going to do it on the second. So, just with the brains, they're going to do kind of a stompy stomp. Just really take out one side first, and there we go. Now, things get easy. So, we've got 2 items to reroll. I'm going to have to bust my way back into the secret room, but that's not that big of a deal. And pills. Please don't crash on me. Please don't. Please don't crash. No. Well, I broke the game. Guess this is the end of the run. Can't exactly do much from here. There's honestly nothing to do. I've only ever seen this happen once before, and I can't believe it happened because I picked up a freaking pill. Very disappointing because, you know what, I really wanted to beat this run considering we're on the chest. We're about to fight Blue Baby, and just no. So I'm going to see if I can teleport to another room. The answer is no. So no amount of cheating is going to get me out of this situation, which sucks. But you know what? This is kind of an interesting way to finish your first run into the chest. So I guess I will take a screenshot and call this run 1 anyway, because I don't know. It's not like there's anything I can do about it. So I'll see you guys on the next run of Binding of Isaac daily or every other daily runs, and God, let's hope we do as well as we did this one. Harlequin Baby, Guppy, bunch of health boosting and damage boosting items. Oh, this is a good run. Too bad it broke. Anyway, see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.